Good morning, it's Tracy Metzger, Monday Morning Encouragement. I was talking to somebody that I love last night, and they were just in a place where they're not sure kind of what the next move is, and use the phrase, I just feel like I'm trying to feel my way in the dark. And I know exactly what that feels like. Actually, it happened to me this morning. I was going to get dressed, and I was just ready to put my boots on. I have these furry boots. I'll show them to you. See these furry boots? Because it's really cold here in Florida. It's like below 70 degrees, and so I need my furry boots. But my light in my closet is out because we have our ladder, and long story. Anyway, the light in my closet is out. And so it's dark, pitch dark in there, and I couldn't find, so I found my boots, but I put them on my feet, on the wrong feet. And it was so uncomfortable immediately. As soon as I pulled them on, I knew, there's something wrong here. And I think sometimes, we are going through life feeling like we're just feeling around in the dark. Like, what's the next thing? I can't get my arms around what this next thing is. And sometimes we pull on the wrong boot and it's not feeling comfortable. I just wanted to encourage you that there's something that can light our way, and that's why I do this. I mean, I need this every single day. This is what lights my way. God is the author and the finisher of our story, so we need to hear from Him to light the way, to show us what the next thing is, even if it's just a few minutes a day that we can just read. And I have been guilty, all the time of going days without really digging in. But that's why I love to just give you a little, sometimes it's easier to just listen to somebody tell you something. And I do it all the time, podcasts and things like that. So I'm glad you tune in, and I hope this encourages you. What I'm going to do is read you a verse that For the Girls was kind of founded around, and it's this idea of running our race, and it speaks to that, God being the author and the finisher of our faith. And it's Hebrews 12:1. It says, therefore also, since we are surrounded by so great a cloud of witnesses, let us lay aside every weight and the sin which so easily ensnares us, and let us run with endurance the race that is set before us, looking to Jesus, the author and finisher of our faith, who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross, despising shame, and has sat down at the right hand of the throne of God. I love that verse. That's something that we sort of used as our cornerstone verse for the girls, because we are all in this race together. We all have a lane to run. We all have a story that's being written, and God is the author and the finisher of that story. I know you've probably heard the phrase, it's going to be okay in the end, and if it's not okay, it's not the end. I just want to encourage you today. If it's not okay right now in your life, if you're feeling around in the dark and it's not okay, it's not the end. God is writing your story. He is the author and the finisher. So you need to just look to Him for the next chapter. He's the one that's writing it. So I hope that encourages you today, and I hope you have a great week.